Okay, so I'm gonna make tortillas. But first, before you make tortillas, I usually make guacamole. So this recipe is from my cookbook that I have. This is my cookbook. I wrote it a while ago. It's published. It's on what do you call that? Amazon. So anyway, we're gonna do great guacamole. Great guacamole. You need 2 avocados. They should be large, but being that it's just me, I'm just gonna use a small one. You open it and you take out, whoopsies, hello. Just clean the cabinet, but I'm still gonna rinse it off. Okay, so you take all the fruit out of the inside and you put it in a bowl. That red that's on it, like there's a little red on it, is just from the seed that was in there. I already took the seed out. You just take that and put it in there. I'm just going to use 2. So this is the other one. Just kind of slice it to the seed. You probably know that already, right? Alright, so you slice it to the seed and then you just kind of pull it apart. It's kind of slimy a little bit, so you have to be a little careful. You take out the seed. Try to not take too much fruit with it. Okay. Take all the fruit out of the inside. Having allergies a little bit. And take the fruit out of the other avocado. And then what I usually do is I smash it really, really good because I like it to be kind of smooth. So I get like a little smasher that I have. No, buddy, stop eating stuff. Make sure your dog doesn't eat it all. This is the smasher that I use. I don't know what it's called. I call it a smasher. And it just kind of smash all the guacamole in there. And I just keep smashing it until it's nice and smooth. Mind you, I usually use a bigger bowl, but because it's just me, I'm not going to go crazy. I have to sneeze now. Excuse me. So I just smash it down really, really good. So it's like, almost like mashed potatoes, I guess. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. And then I kind of smash it a little bit more with a spoon, just so that it's not chunky, because I don't like chunky guacamole. I like it to be super smooth. And smash it up really good, really, really good. It's not hard because you know guacamole is super soft anyway. So I usually am dancing and doing this, but I'm gonna try to be conservative so you can know how to cook vegan until. Okay, so that's pretty good, I guess. It looks like that, like little mashed potatoes. Looks like to me, looks like mashed potatoes. And then we're gonna put an onion. Now it depends. I love this song. It depends on you how much onion that you use, but I personally, I like more onion in my tortilla, I don't really like it to taste it in that. So I use only 1/4 of the onion, and I always use red onion, not the, because red onion's a little more sweet. So get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go. Okay, so I slice it like that, right? Take off, of course, the skin. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. All right, and then I'm gonna slice it. I know you can't see this probably. And I slice it like this. I'm already starting to cry. It's funny because usually I don't cry, but I usually cut it too fast. So that's like 1/4 of it. I don't really like a lot of onion in my guacamole. I mean, I like it when it's sweet onion, but I don't like to taste the onion. I don't like crunchy, like potato salad and stuff like that. So I'm just not that type of person. I'm crying. Oh my God. I'm so sad. All right. So chop that up really, really fine. Try and get it like super fine, like as much as you can. Like I say, you don't need a lot. I'm really crying. Okay. Careful with your money. Careful with your money. Don't. Okay, so. Oh, it got a little blurry. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Put it in the guacamole. Oh, God, my ears. But she ain't messing with the brook. Ay, ay, ay. Woo! I'm crying. So you take the onion, you mix it in. That's gonna give it, it's not really crunchy because, you know, like I said, I don't put a lot and I try to make it pretty fine. And then we just need a little bit of olive oil, a tablespoon. I use a lot of olive oil in a lot of stuff. I usually don't use a measuring spoon, but because of you, I'm going to use it today. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to use a tablespoon. I love olive oil. Put that in there. Close that up. And then I usually put a little black pepper. I love black pepper and guacamole. You don't need a lot, but I usually put some. You don't need a lot, but I like pepper. Now I don't like it to be hot, but I just like the taste. And then you're gonna put a tomato. I don't put a lot of tomato in it either. All right, so I'm gonna use my little tomato. Okay, so this just came from the store, and you know I'm OCD, so I gotta wash it first. Okay, so the tomato, the trick with doing guacamole is when you do tomato, you have to take the seeds out, because if you don't, it just doesn't, I don't know, it messes it up. So you don't need, you usually will use like 2 tomatoes, but it's just me, so I'm only gonna use 1. And I'm probably not even gonna use a whole one, because I like more the avocado taste than the, you know, the other taste. So I cut it in 4. And then you see this seeded part right here. We're gonna take that completely out. You don't want no seeds at all, because the seeds make it like slimy and nasty. You don't want slimy, nasty guacamole. So it looks like that. I'm gonna do 2 4ths. and take all the seeds. Make sure no seeds are in there because it makes it so nasty. All right, so this onion had me crying for real. Okay, and then you're gonna chop it. Be careful. All right, I'm gonna chop that up. And I'm gonna chop the other fourth. I love to cook, so I should, you know, like a lot of people told me that I should put in lime, but the reason I wrote a book is because I used to give recipes on Facebook all the time. People used to ask me, and I used to be like, oh, just do this, just do that. And so everybody's like, you should make a cookbook. So I made one, but I haven't made a channel just because I haven't made a channel for food because I just haven't had time. You even got me tripping. Okay, so we're gonna put this tomato. I'm gonna use half of it, half of one, even though I'm supposed to use a whole one. But like I said, it's just me, so I'm gonna make it the way I like it. I don't have to worry about the girls saying, it's not enough tomato. Why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? Okay. And then you need lime juice. So in my cookbook, I say 2 tablespoons. Me, I never measure. Like I said, I'm only doing that because you're here. So the reason that you use the lime juice is because guacamole, avocados, they turn brown. Like it turns like this brown color. So this will stop that from happening for a little while. I mean, eventually it's gonna happen still, but it'll stop it for a little while. So for me, it's supposed to be 2 tablespoons. That's about a whole lime to me. So I usually use a fork to get all the juice out. And I just squeeze it on in there. There's gonna be some good guacamole, oh my God. And then I do the other half because I like it to taste really lime-like. And this, of course, is totally vegan because there's no milk or meat. You notice I didn't squeeze it all the way because it's a tablespoon, so it's not really the whole lime, but I like it to be really good. And I also don't want it to turn brown. So, and that makes it a little bit more creamier, which is really, really good. Oh my God, I love it. Now, you're gonna put some salt. I usually don't use salt. I use adobo because adobo is better. I don't know why, but you're supposed to use 1/4 of a teaspoon. I never measure, so I think I did it. And then you do that. And you need like 3 cloves of garlic. So me, I love garlic. That's why I use 3 cloves. But some people, they don't put garlic, or they put like really little bit of garlic, but the garlic kind of gives it like a little taste, like hot taste almost. So I just kind of rip it open, and then with my fingers I take the garlic cloves. Got 2. Nice skirt. Okay. Look at the fuck. I'm like a deli meter. I'll be high ready. You like Tom and Jerry? That's a commentary. There's a fucking one gonna pray for. I use this. I don't know if you have this, but we use this. I don't know how you call it in English, so but I guess you can just chop it up. I'm giggling and let the devil have the last laugh. I'm competing to myself. I'm my own competition. I'm competing with myself. Okay. So I don't know how you peel it. For me, I just cut it, and when I cut it, the peel comes off. My daughters don't know how to do that. I'm assuming you know how to do that. Just do that. I put the 3 inside of here, and then usually you would, I guess you could just chop them up really low. I don't know how you guys do it, but for me, I just smash it with this, the bouillon. part. You have gadgets on your body. God, imagine in my life. There's that bag to save my life. I don't want no champagne, but can we just champagne? Deep like my chain. Pep talk Beyonce. That's what it looks like when you finish. It's like chopped. Put that in the guacamole. I'm living my best life. I made a couple M's on my best friend. Turn on my L's and the lessons. See it whip pulling up the front. Like skirt, James pulling up the side. Like skirt, I'm living my best life. Alright, so the garlic is in there. So you pretty much have everything right now. And this is actually guacamole. That's what it looks like, obviously. I probably could put more tomato, but I'm not going to because I'm going to use the rest of the tomato for my tortilla. But me, because I'm always extra, extra, I usually put the golden raisin, the one that is like light color, the raisin. It's like almost like yellow, like a light yellow, something like that. But they didn't have that today in the store. So I bought raisin. So I love sweet. I love like things that are sweet, but I don't eat a lot of sugar. So this gives like a little bit of sweet taste. So take a little bit of this, like a handful, put it in there. A couple of handfuls because I really like it. Still have a box left, half a box. That onion made me cry, and so now my nose is running. Anyway, so mix that up in there. Oh, looks so yummy. Okay, and that's your guacamole. That's the guacamole. It's so good looking. Look at that. Looks so good. So that's what's gonna go on top of the tortillas. And now I'm gonna make the tortillas. I'm gonna show you how to make it vegan style. But I have to make it in a different video, okay? Let me taste the guacamole. Let me make sure that it's good. I have to get a different spoon because I gotta take it out, and then even though it's only me, it's like a habit that I have. Try and get everything in there. A little bit of tomato, a little bit of garlic, a raisin. I love it. A little bit of hot from the garlic. Tomato, a little bit of sweet. It's really good. It's really good. Oh, it's so delicious. Okay, so that's it for the guacamole. That's how you make the guacamole. That's gonna go in top of your tortilla, which I'm gonna show you how to make right now. Okay, so that's the guacamole. Baby, I'm about to dance for a little bit, and then I'll be back to make the tortillas.